Hello, everybody, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Because the movie is coming out, and I said, fuck it. I have 5 of the games in my library, so I'm gonna play them all. Tonight, playing on just the first 15 nights, and I'm not doing the 6th or 7th. Last time I did the 7th night, I broke a fucking mouse. We're not doing that again. Alright. I've actually already beaten this one, so I don't know why I just didn't save my progress. I guess it deletes it anytime you uninstall it, which is interesting. No cloud save. Freddy Fazbear Pizza. Family pizzeria looking for a security guard to work the night shift, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. And a underpaid job. Okay, I'm about to get killed by animatronics. That's the gist of it. Good God, I forgot how. Oh my God. Hello. Hello. Pick up the fucking phone. Holy shit.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know.
I don't think anything starts happening till 2.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety,
Hello, Sarah.
the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person.
Yes, the bite of 87.
See you as a metal endoskeleton without a
Which we're given no more
Now,
information
since that's
for this
against the
game.
rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary.
Holy fuck.
Conserve power. Alright, good night.
We are, what, 3 minutes into the night? Holy crap. Our Lord and Savior Freddy? No, okay. Lore, I have had it explained to me many times before, and every time I forget it because it's so convoluted across like all the games. Because it's not like this first one is so simplistic in its nature in terms of mechanics, yet so lacking in just outright story. It's so clear. Okay, yeah, explain it to me. Explain it to me in the format of like each game, what each game tells you. Do that. Like, what information are we told in like each game in chronological order? Not necessarily chronological order of the story, but in terms of release date. Uh huh. Okay. I like how you immediately say Michael Afton has daddy issues, but then like you don't know, you don't explain who the fuck Michael Afton is. Like, hmm. All right. Well, we have gone 3 hours into this night, and no one has moved. This first night is so dull. Oh my god, this is I don't think I'm off my rocker when I say, "Hey, Bonnie, finally." I don't think I'm off my rocker when I say that this game might be the most popular horror game in all of history. I don't think it's Michael. It's his younger brother, right? I fuck if I know. Also, like in terms of storyline, we're also not given that information currently. Like we have no idea who the fuck we are. All we know is we're the guy in the chair. If anything, I know I'm Ned. I don't know I'm Michael at this moment. This is like arguably the most popular horror game to ever grace the face of the earth. And I can never comprehend why, because of like I'd say I can't comprehend why. I'm starting to like finally learn how to actually format why this game is considered to be one of the greatest games to exist. And it's purely from the standpoint that this is kind of a gateway horror game for a lot of people. Like this is not one of like the oh hello Foxy. This is not one of like the greatest horror games to exist in terms of mechanics or even story, considering it's the first game and like you honestly aren't given much for that. But just in bare bones mechanics, it's such a simplistic fucking concept. And I think I honestly blame this series, this game, for creating the jump scare kind of, yeah, chick is in there, jump scare horror genre that has grown so much. Because fuck it became popular kind of based off this game. Why are you still there, you rabbit fuck? Hello, Foxy. It's actually interesting because night one he's not supposed to come out. Hello, fucker. Honestly, I have 35% power left. I can probably just say screw it and just leave both doors down at this moment and be perfectly fine. Like that's like honestly though, like this the only way I can describe this game being like as popular as it is in the horror genre is purely because like this game can introduce people to very basic mechanics and very basic level scares. Like that's it. Because like I'm not like this game is hardly a horror game to me. Like it barely fits the criteria, and that's only because of jump scares. Oh dear God. I don't even know canonically like we call that the bite of 87. I don't know if that's ever actually shown because there's a bite that happens in one of the games. But I don't know if it's the bite of 87. I think there's a second bite that happens somewhere in the timeline. 89, Jesus. Literally no idea. I just know the Markiplier video. I also, like, I kind of blame him, honestly, for how popular this game became. Like, I would say he's one of, like, the main factors for this game garnering the attention that it did.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes more
Fuck.
active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors.
That seems
So
like
if
poor
you
design.
find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway,
But you also can't
sure
watch
you
him
got
too
everything
much
under
because he hates that as
control.
well.
Talk to you soon.
MatPat? That's also another YouTuber, isn't it? I've actually never watched his videos. The name just sounds familiar. It's so, like, it's such simple mechanics. Like, I just, like, I've never understood it. It boggles my mind every time I think about this fucking game. So goofy. Yeah, no, this game, as, like, a coworker of mine also described it, came out kind of in, like, the hype of fucking Let's Play videos. So that's also probably an aspect that led to it. Like, this is the wildest, like, one of the most basic and smallest horror games I've ever seen reach the peak of, like, a claim to fame story. It's genuinely fascinating because I don't think Scott planned for this fucking thing to go as far as it did, and then he fucking made bajillions of dollars off of it afterwards. This man said, "This was a very happy accident, and I love you all." We're getting a damn movie for it, too. The fuck? Hey, bitch. It's like 60% Markiplier, 20% people going crazy with lore theories, and 20% bored, edgy teenagers. Yeah. Again, but, like, it's also, again, like, because of how simplistic it is, and it's very, like, basic style of horror, where it does have, like, a decent atmosphere with the, like, it has its unique style with the video cameras, and it has a unique, like, audio track going on. Like, the music that you'll hear throughout the game, the buzzing of the light, like, it visually, it's neat. Audio wise, it's also neat, and it does set up for, like, some basic level of atmosphere that is enjoyable. But for the love of God, it's so, like, mechanically simplistic. But, like, gateway horror game is, like, the best way that I can describe it. Timing of when it came out. That's the thing. Like, this game came out in 2013. This game came out 10 years ago. There were we looked it up. Me and my coworker that I was talking to, we looked it up. And dude, there were so many bangers that came out in 2013. 2013 was a wild year for gaming. It was insane. Okay. I assume he'd be back later. That's just a guess. This bitch has not moved from the bathroom, bitch. You got diarrhea. What the fuck you doing? I forgot that these weren't small lights. They're actual toggles. I forgot about that. How much of like the lore is actually added to with this game? Fuck. Because like again, I don't remember this game actually like having much of a story to begin with. It really was a bunch of like theory crafting originally, which you're not wrong. That's probably also like a variable in like why this game reached the peak that it did. Chica's still hanging out by the bathroom. Still gotta take a shit. Don't know much of the lore stuff. I'm pretty sure like it like just got added to as the games went on. I'm pretty sure Scott actually didn't have like a story in mind when he came up with this. I could be wrong because I've never looked too far into it, but I know a bunch of fucking people are like crazy about it. I know some people that are crazy about it, who love it and have tried to explain it to me, and every time I go back to try to think about it, I just get so fucking lost. Because then I think about like how it's actually expressed to you within the games, and this is the only one that I've actually truly done a full playthrough of, and that's when I broke a fucking mouse too. Was very much expecting a bitch Foxy to come at me. I'm kind of already doing like the primary strat for the fucking Night 7, which is pretty much just check this door, check cam for Foxy, and that's pretty much it. I forget actually what the countermeasure for fucking Freddy though is. Because I think you like light, door, light, switch over here. I think you just block it whenever you see Fox or fucking Bonnie there, and that's about it. And then cycle. It's been so long since I tried doing that fucking 7th night, and I got so pissed because it's nothing but RNG. When your fucking developer comes out and says, damn, I didn't think anyone could actually do it. It just irritates the shit out of me. Also, love this game not having a border mode, so I, like, anytime I go too far to the left, my fucking mouse just goes right over to OBS. So, I gotta make sure I don't get too excited when doing this game. Yay! Night 3 now. Let's go ahead and put the camera on Foxy. Deuces.
Hello. Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long.
Thanks.
You know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying
I've never been told I last long.
that's not what I meant.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go
Motherfucker.
Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. Wonder
Ooh.
how that would work.
Kinky.
Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
See you in the grave. I'll be in the plot right next door. So, bitches in the kitchen. Luckily, you can actually just hear that audio without even having to go over and cam the kitchen. I will say that's nice. There is some audio input in this game that's not... Because honestly, you could potentially just play this entire game with no audio. I'm playing with one earbud out right now, and I don't think it's actually doing anything against me right now. Sorry, out of order. I think I'm relatively fine with that. Hello, Chica. I think I can also hear footsteps, though, so I don't know if that's an indication that they're actually moving or not. You motherfucker. Hello. Nope. She just went back. Interesting. Hello. We're going with pro strats. Pro strats. Pro strats. Don't look at any other camera besides Foxy because God forbid you do, because there's honestly no point because you can't actually do anything even noticing where people are. The most you can do is just utilize your lights, which consumes just the same amount of power as if you're checking the cameras. It's not like Help Wanted where it's like you don't have a tablet in Help Wanted, the VR version. Like all you have is the monitor and like a fucking soundboard of camera locations. In which case, you don't consume any extra power for actually having visual on people, so there's really no point in not just watching where people are going. You have more of a reason to actually check locations rather than consuming door power or light power. This is probably was a lot more interesting whenever people just don't have the immediate strats or have the immediate breakdown on mechanics for this game. Because originally, I guess, everybody started playing it and nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. So, made it a little bit more difficult when your players are actually ignorant, which I don't think is a great hallmark of a game. It's best when you're playing... I mean, that's technically the horror genre. It's a lot better your first playthrough. But, like, I feel like your game really needs to hold up a little bit more, mechanically speaking, when the player actually understands the game to its fullest potential as well. Again, the only issue in this scenario is really just going to be Freddy, because I don't remember how to counter him. Yeah, I'm talking about you fat fuck. And he just started moving, I believe. So, yep, you go. Which I don't think he shows up. He shows up right outside the door, so I might want to start... Yeah, right there where Chica is. I might just want to start checking there. Actually, doesn't he show up in the bathrooms, I think? Like, he peeks at you from the bathrooms. Hello. Oh, cool. Up. Hello, Foxy. I don't think Freddy kills you in night 3, but I could be wrong. I think he actually becomes a little bit more active during night 4, if I recall correctly. Either way, doing the standard strat. Just keep checking on Foxy. Honestly, yeah, I'm hearing music or noises in the kitchen, so I don't even need to really check on Chica at this point. Now I do, though. Yeah, I'm just pretty much worried about Freddy at this point. Pretty sure I should be able to see him outside my... We're in that corner cam. God, these nights, by the way, I think are like 9 minutes long, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that little music in the background, I think, is actually a good touch for atmosphere, though. I will admit. Although, again, when it comes down to it, like, this game, like, bare bones atmosphere. Kind of necessary. Oh yeah, when you go into cams, you actually break off the lights. I forgot about that. Hello, Monty. Jesus Christ, this method also keeps me alive quite a bit. Or, like, my power. Chica. I don't see Foxy still. Oh, Bonnie moves. Hello. Chica backtracked for some reason. I don't understand that. I forgot that their pathing wasn't necessarily linear. Do, 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 do. Victory! Jesus.
Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
Sounds like a damn zombie. So, this is pretty much like the only information we're given. We don't even know our own name by this point. All we know is that we had this guy talking to us on the phone. Why are you coming out so much? You are holy crap. I don't know if I'll survive this night on first attempt. I think I'm looking too much, it might be the issue. Either that or I'm... I just need to make sure Freddy doesn't move terribly much. If I can make sure Freddy stays where he's at, I feel like I should be alright. Foxy, though, is going to become an issue pretty soon. Again, if this game actually had borders for me not to worry about the mouse going out, that'd be greatly appreciated, game. Because it is kind of not my ability to actually hit the lights. So long as I can make sure that Foxy and Freddy are fine, I think I should be alright. The fact, though, that I am already at the point of having to worry about Foxy just sprinting out at this moment. And there goes the game. Love that game. Love it. Absolutely adore you not having the lock on my mouse. You stupid design. There's not even an options menu for this game either, by the way. I don't know if like you'd have to go into the files to check for it, but good God, why would that be the case? And she gets just not leaving. Leave, you stupid bent. Let's eat. Let's not. Good God, her just standing there. I don't know what dictates, because like their AI seems to be somewhat randomized in terms of timing. Because good God, Bonnie on that first night, and then she could just not. Bonnie has hit by a few other times. Oh hey, sup? Bonnie's hit by a few other times, but he hasn't really like stayed for long. And then Chica right there just was like, I don't want to leave. I want you for dinner. I mean, I want to have you over for dinner, as in my food. You can't go too fast in this game either. That's the issue. Or an issue. Does Fox, or does Freddy only become active on night 5? I could have sworn he became active a little bit before then, though. I thought it was night 4 that he became a little bit more active. Again, I'm just checking for Freddy there. That way I know I don't need to check on corner cam. Because if I know I don't have to check on corner cam, then I won't. I just need to make sure Foxy doesn't start sprinting down the hallway too. Because if he does, I'm gonna be in for a bad time. Leave, you stupid rabbit. Cool, okay. Can you get gone now? Cool. Cool, alright. So in this scenario, I'm just flubbernucked. This is bullshit. What? Okay, I gotta quit looking at Freddy then. Because I gotta do quick glances at Foxy in that case. Because if I let Foxy start hitting the door, then I lose even more power. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't... And there goes Freddy. Fuck. Because I think if you keep the camera on Freddy, he also doesn't like to move around that much. Stupid Chica. Alright, so this is when we go into RNGville, by the way. Alright, I'm just gonna have to give up on Freddy at that point. I need quick looks, not prolonged camera usage. Good God, we haven't even hit 5 o'clock and I'm already out of power. At this point, like, I just gotta make sure Foxy doesn't hit. Oh my God, Chica, you... Stay. That was interesting. RNG gods. I will say this does aesthetically look good too. That was fast. RNG screwed me. Yep. Ah! I love RNG. I love it. That's why I broke a mouse the first time I ever did this stupid game. Literally no capacity to, like, counteract that either. None. None whatsoever. I'd have to start late is what I need to do. Like, I started looking at the cameras way too soon. Or, like, holding them. I just need to wait a few seconds. And, like... Why? Dude! No way! This is bullshit! I can't comprehend this game's, like... I can't understand it. I can't. God, each hour is a minute and a half, by the way. Like, if I remember right, every night is 9 minutes long. Which, that's what that means. That means every hour then, by that point, becomes way too fucking long. I think I need to at least, like... God, I don't know at that point. Like, I need to be using a little bit less than 20% power every single hour. Okay, like at that point, that was a good hour. That was a good hour. That gave me a little bit of extra power. Hopefully enough to deal with Chica and Bonnie if they decide to just stalk me the entire time. I think I can move a little bit slower than where I'm actually doing as well. I'm moving very fast. I think I'm treating this as if it's that 7th night like I remember. I think that's what I'm doing and I shouldn't be. Yeah, and like in terms of story aspect, like that, it's me means nothing to the fucking story. Just like that. What's that supposed to be? I don't know what I'm supposed to get from that, especially when it's like psychically blasted into my brain. God damn it. Again, all we know at this point is like not even our name, and animatronics are going crazy. We don't know why. And pretty much, well, Bone Guy's dead. That's pretty much it. Our mentor, so to speak, is a corpse at this point. Again, I'm moving too fast, I think, by this point, but honestly, Foxy popping out like that does mess me up. God, this is a long ass hour. Holy shit. Thank you. My god. You need to use about like 15% power between each hour. Oh. There goes that idea. I feel like Foxy can be very fickle in his mechanics as well, because like you're not given like even a decent estimate on what looking at him is supposed to be like how fast you're supposed to do it, how long you're supposed to do it. He kind of just fucks you a little bit because of the randomness of not knowing. Chica, if you would kindly hop off my dick. Chica, for the love of God, leave. Dude, this bitch wants my dick. That's what that let's eat thing is. That's what the bib is for. It's very messy. Holy shit. Alright, well, we've kept Freddy and Foxy at their locations for as long as possible. Foxy coming to say hi was not nice, but at this point I might be able to just say screw it and like not even deal with Freddy. I don't know though. I don't want to push my luck too much here because I'm already going into RNG territory, I think. Chica, you fucking whore. Oh my god, Bonnie. Why? Why? Like, why? Why are both of you like this? Why? Every second counts in this game. Every second. Thank God. Thank God. Holy crap. I hate RNG. I detest it. Alright. Well. Last night. Oh, there goes Chica already. And there's Bonnie as well. And there's Satan speaking in my ear. I will not eat the apple. I won't. No. Begone, thought. Thought begone. I gotta be on my shit now. Cool. Cool. Chica's on my shit now. Okay, Foxy, I don't know why you do that. You're very randomized for some reason, even though you're supposed to be operating off of a script. I have to assume, like, it just varies. Like, there is some, like, RNG factor, and it's just listed between a certain set of numbers. Like, between how long you have to wait between, like, looking at Foxy and how long the animatronics can, like, stand outside your door. It just operates within some, like, number of seconds, and those number of seconds are randomized. Holy shit. Holy shit, gang. This is not okay. Holy fuck. Oh my god, thank god they said hi, what's up, and then dipped. Like, thank god. Feels like my chat for real. Oh my god, I might actually move OBS out the way as well. Like, I just might move OBS out the way behind the screen. I may need to operate with just one screen, because my god. Why, you son of a bitch? Why are you like this? Thank god for, like, the kitchen audio, by the way. Without that, I'd be so screwed so much quicker. I will admit, this game does have a good difficulty ramp, but god, I hate RNG so much that I can't even appreciate the ramping up that it does. Like, it annoys me too much for me to appreciate. Because, dude, like, at the end of the day, if you lose power, it is up to, like, it's by Freddy's divine will, whether you live or die, alright? It is up to Freddy and his RNG bullshit, whether you live or die, and I detest it so. I actually don't even remember any of these nights being difficult on my first playthrough. I could have sworn I only had trouble with night 7. I could have sworn I, like, breezed by the first 5 nights, and I think struggled a bit with the 6th one. I could be wrong, but, like, I could have sworn I was a god at this game. If Markiplier was the king, then I am the god. Me, the fucking no-name idiot who does this as a hobby. Oh, I'd appreciate that thing skipping its ass over to 4. I heard someone in the kitchen. I could have sworn I didn't even turn that camera or that light off. Which is why kind of obvious that Bonnie was going to be there. Holy crap. Switch over to 4 already. Why are these nights so long? Like, why? Why on God's green earth is this game so long on the hours, Chief? It feels like we've been at 3 for 5 minutes. It really does. Oh my god. And I have to have a perfect last 2 hours here if I want to survive. I have to. Like, I have to have Chica and Bonnie, like, stay the fuck away. I needed to put a do not disturb sign up on these doors and just say begone thoughts. Like, that's what I need to do. Because otherwise there's no possible way in hell. Fuck. Hello. Yeah, the lights just force themselves off and you can feel when it happens as well. Which, granted, is nice when the game state change happens. Like, Bonnie's gone. Yeah. Because I didn't turn off that light. I accidentally turned it back on because Bonnie dipped immediately, which I do appreciate. It's very simplistic, but I will say it's fairly well done within its simplicity on the game mechanics. It's just, like, I just cannot comprehend, because I don't think this is a phenomenal horror game, but people love this game to death, and it's just, it boggles my mind, because I can list off a plethora of games I prefer over this, and this stands out to a lot of people as something better, something more enjoyable. It makes no sense to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not necessarily, it's just, like, this game, I have bad memories. I have a broken mouse as a memory. That's what I have. I'll go up, Bonnie. I can understand why people enjoy this game so much, but for the love of everything, it's just so... It's so simplistic. Like, that's my biggest issue with it. I guess, like, simplicity is all, like, not all the times bad, but it's just, in terms of listing games that I can think of that are better, it's not a difficult thing to do. Didn't mean to do that. Cool. Again, that means nothing narratively speaking. That means nothing character-wise either. Like, this game is literally, like, the first 5 nights are nothing but, like, you as a no-name security guard are just told all this shit. The animatronics are trying to kill you, and the guy telling you is dead. Alright, RNG, don't fuck me. Thank God. All right. We survived Five Nights at Freddy's because we're not doing the 6 and 7 night again. All right. I'm just not. I refuse. I just outright refuse. Yeah, Mike Schmidt. We finally actually get our name and we get our check, in which case, good Lord, not worth it. Not worth it. All right. We worked 6 hours for 5 nights. 6 hours for 5 nights, and we got $120. We worked 30 hours. We were paid like, what? $4 a night? We were paid $4 an hour. $4 an hour! What the hell were we thinking? We're an idiot.